right. Mm, put that right here. All right. Okay. Okay, so I'm up here. All right, so I am. Hold on, real quick, y'all. Okay, so hey y'all. So I got some music on, but I know I'm not supposed to be playing it up here. But it's like I need some background noise, so it's on low. But anyway, I got a few things I want to show y'all today. So we're gonna get into the planner again. I made some good progress today. Um, and I think I can. I think I can. I think I'm just about finished, pretty much. But I also think that I'm finished. After I finish these last little things, I think I'll be finished for a little while until I need to make some more changes. But I pretty much have my work planner set up. Um, excuse me, not my work planner, my operation system. So let me. Okay. So I gotta. I don't want to lose that. All right. So I have a couple of different things here. Um, I have a couple of different planners here because I need to take. This is my Moterm Mini Happy Planner cover planner, and right now it's pretty chunky, as you can see, and um, it has clear disc in there right now, and I need those. I need 4 of those. And I hate to take these. I'm being impatient, actually. I'm going to take 4 of these out of here. Yeah, because I have 5 already. So I need 4 more. These are these are, yep, 1.5. These are 1.5 discs, and that's what I need up here. And these are only 1.25. And I need these bigger discs up here. Um, I'm trying to wait for the clear discs that I ordered in the mail. I'm trying to wait for those because I really don't want to take my disc off of here. And I think I can wait. I think I just really wanted to see how much more space I have here. But I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait and save that for later. So I do want to show you a few things before I do a flip through. So I'm going to do a flip through, but before we do the flip through, um I need to show you some inserts that I made for my planner. Let me just make sure some things are covered up that need to be covered up on it. Before we get into the inserts, here's my planner for work, my work planner I'm building. Here is my CP Petite, one of them, in inside the Oxnite cover. And I think this is the A6 size. A6 size. And it has a pocket in the back. And I really love this planner. It was actually chunkier than this. I actually had this one inside here, but I took it out because it was hanging over a whole lot, which I don't really mind too much. But I guess I probably did mind a little bit because I changed it. So, but it wasn't just because of the chunkiness and the overhang. It wasn't really working for me. I wasn't really using it. So now I use it for just notebook paper. But here is my other CP Petite. It's also in a clear PVC cover, similar to this one. Okay, I gotta turn this off. No, we're not doing that. So yes, this is CP Petite. I just want you to see the size difference between the CP Petite and the classic Happy Planner. So pretty big difference, but I just like the way they look together. So I just wanted to show that. Let me put these over here. So I have some inserts. Let me go to the one that I already put in here. So I'm gonna do a flip through, but let me get there. Here it is. Okay. So I wanted to make a tracking sheet, and here, let me get a little closer here. I want y'all to see Fly Honeigh. That's my business name. And so I'm gonna have some freebies. I do have one up there now on not on Instagram. Well, it is, but it's through my link tree. So if you go to my flyhoneigh.com website, you'll see a freebie insert, downloadable insert, and it's a PDF, and it is for watching YouTube videos and important YouTube videos that you felt served you in a really good way. You learned something from it, you want to take notes from it, and I just provided a simple sheet that you can like write highlights from the video that you're researching or that you're watching. Of course, it's not for every single video, but when you have a little bit more intentionality about your viewing of YouTube videos and you're doing some research, it's a good way to take notes up there. So check it out. It's on my website. So here is a tracking sheet that I created. It's undated, so I have to go back and put the dates on it. And it has all the spaces, and it's for 31 days. I do want to make one that's like for 30 days. Although, I know there's a way to remember, and I can't remember what that is, to remember which days of the year have 30 days. Because right now, April, of course, that's my birthday month. September and November and June and May. So April, May, June. Quarter 2 only has, oh, what am I talking about? May. May has 31 days. What in the world? June. So April, June. That's quarter 2. And then Q3, September and November. Well, Q3 is just September, and then Q4 is November. April, June, September, November. Hmm. Okay. All right. Where are we at? We're in June. Put them right here. Okay. So I'm a little distracted. Sorry. But here is my fold out insert for my classic happy planner. I I printed it on regular paper, regular weight paper, printer paper. I want to get some heavier paper to print this on. I didn't punch this too well. Thankfully, I have some extra with me. I'm gonna still keep this, but I want to actually punch it correctly. So I need to pull out my punch, my happy planner punch. I gotta find it. um, oh, it's over here. Yep, here it is. I want the black one, just because I like black and it goes with the decoration in my studio. So I think I'm going to end up getting the black one. Like, I don't need it because this one's perfectly fine. And I'm not spray painting this because I'm not going to get paint in here. Just like, no, that's doing too much. And plus, I would have to like probably take this off, block this, and block this. And then it's gonna be awkward. And then covering all that up, yeah, no. But it crossed my mind. I'm just like, no, can't do that. Um, so I have quite a few inserts I need to hole punch. So we're gonna do that. But I just want to show y'all my insert. I'm so proud of it. I'm proud of it because I created this and printed it on the first try, and it worked perfectly. So it was just a trial. That's why I didn't date it, because I was rushing and I just wanted to see how it was going to look with my measurements and everything. So it came out really, really good. When I created this, I made sure to size it. Um, I think I did double, so 14 by, I did 14 by 9.25. So those are the measurements for this. When I created this on Canva. So these are the measurements for it. And then I just printed it on 11 by 17 printer paper. And here is a version I have to cut down to size. This is 11 by 17 printer paper. Let's see if I can zoom out so you can see it a little better. Okay, so this one is 11 by 17. I'm going to cut this down properly and hole punch it properly and put it in my planner and then fold it. So I really like how this came out. Trying to think, did I cut any of that off? I don't think so. I think I just folded it at the right place. Okay, so yeah, I wanted to show that because I'm gonna get a lot of good use out of this tracker. Now I'm thinking that this tracker could be used somehow. I got to think about this off camera, but I made some work inserts specifically for my job, and I want to show them to you. And if somebody thinks somebody has a similar role, if you are um, an admin associate, if you are a project manager, and you deal with a lot of different projects and a lot of data and a lot of information that you have to have as reference points and just always refer to and always update. Maybe some of these might be helpful for you. I don't have these as free downloads yet. But if you see one that you like and you're interested in it, just let me know, and I will try to get that as posted for you as a free download. Okay, so yes, let's get into, let me I'm gonna close this and move it out the way for now, and then let's talk about the inserts that I have. So of course I have these, which I just created as well. These are the trackers, monthly trackers. It's undated, so we got that. And now I have some, there's one that I need to cover up, so let me find that one and go ahead and cover that one up. Yeah, this is the one right here. Okay. All right, let me cover this up real quick. And where are those sticky notes? That's the easiest, quickest way. Cover these up right now. They were just up here. And brown sticky notes. You know what? What did I do with them? How did you get like that? Oh my gosh, where, y'all? I had, you know what? Okay, here goes some. I can't find my brown sticky notes I just had yesterday. I just had them on my desk. Anyway, let's all right, so we are in June. All right. This is the last month of Q2, y'all. Last month of Q2. Okay. I'm just going to cover this whole section. And actually, let's just cover the whole part. So I'm going to add one more to not make it. I didn't realize these were kind of transparent a little bit. All right. And I had a, there we go. Excuse me. I just printed 3 copies of each of these just to be a, just to have a few, okay. So I know it doesn't, it might not make sense how I'm organizing myself to some, but I wanted to just show my process a little bit because you know, just to be some inspiration find your own system, find what works. And these aren't set in stone. Like, this is the first rough draft version of this. I'm going to put them in my planner. I'm going to use them. And I'm going to see how I like them. Some of them probably will get used daily, and some of them might get used as needed. But definitely going to get used weekly. Know that for sure. Okay. Shoot. Okay, so here, let me make sure y'all can see. All right, so these are some inserts that I'm going to cut down and hole punch and put inside my classic planner before I do the classic planner flip through. So we have project notice tracker. This tracker is going to help me just kind of be like a checklist for all the things, steps, and all the things that I have created for to keep myself organized and follow the project. So I just put a few things: the project name, project manager, project number, the scope, the building, date received, and then the due date of when the review is due. I have a notes box here, and then I have some notes and other things here. No really rhyme or reason why I have notes box here and notes here. It just kind of was the template, and I just kind of moved some things around and added some stuff for me. So I kept it like it was. I didn't really do a whole lot of changing because I just needed to quickly get these done. And I think they came out pretty good. I have all my checklist here. I don't know if this is going to stay the same, but it is what I came up with, and it's what I'm going to go with for now, and then just make some changes down the line if I need to. So that's why I'm not going to print out too many. I'm just going to print them as I need them, because I don't want to waste paper. So this was my first one, project notice tracker. So when I receive project notices, whether it's a study, whether the project, usually when I get it, it's either in the design phase or it's past the design phase and about to go into construction. No, it is in the design phase or the study phase. Most of the time it's in the design phase. Sometimes it's in the study phase, which I really like because that means we're really early in the project. If I receive a project and it's past the design phase and it's already in construction, that means either I didn't see it or ignored it or something like that and missed it. But that usually doesn't happen. Most of the time, it just doesn't apply to my department. So there's that. So anyway, next we have project meeting notes, which these two really go hand in hand. But one is for me tracking my emails and all of the documents that come with that project, and then these are on if we have a meeting or not. So I have meeting date, project name, project manager, building, topic, and then of course due date. Due date might not always mean that that something is due dealing with that project. Sometimes this might mean I'm giving myself a due date of when I want to follow up or when I want to review something. I just want to give myself a due date. It doesn't always come with one. Now, this right here, the project managers do give a due date for when the review is due. And so that's definitely how that one's going to be used. I need to come up with like a new name or something to kind of differentiate between my own personal due date and the due date there. I guess that may not matter so much. So, but yeah, those are my project notes. Pretty self-explanatory. Lots of space for lists, things I need to do, which I was supposed to change this, but I left it blank because It's five things here. So I left it blank just to kind of see these might become this. This might work together. It just might be an extension of each other. So I don't know yet. But of course, who was in the meeting? What are the next steps for us to do? Not necessarily based on the people in it. Could be, I could use it like that, but this is just how the template was. And I literally just didn't change it unless I needed to for, as you'll see in some of these. So that's that one. The next one is my ES admin meeting notes. So this is my department meeting notes. So like if I have meetings with my director, if I have meetings with my director and my managers, if I have no, not managers, my ADs, um if I have meeting with the admin team, anyone on my immediate team, that's what these notes are for. So I can quickly create, quickly write down what it is we talked about. Um, um, of course, next steps. This one's very similar. I pretty much just copied and changed this part a little bit, and then I just kept it the same as this, and just kept most of that the same. So agenda title, project name, meeting date. So yeah, those are pretty much the same. And then lots of space for notes. So, and who attended, and then what are the next steps. So kept it real simple. I kept it really uh I kept it really simple because I didn't I just wanted clear. I just wanted some clarity. That's all. I wanted some clarity on my processes, and I just needed something quick that I could use and keep me organized. So this is what I came up with. Okay, so this one right here is very important because it helps me keep track of all of the emails that come through. Now, something I didn't think about was I get tons of emails dealing with updates, building updates, and I get different emails from different people from the same team. And so, what's behind this is a list of those employees that I received this information from. And so that way I can keep track of who sent it. And so I just have little check boxes here of their name. So, of course, I'll have all of the project or building information here that was changed, what it was changed to. And then here, I should have put change from. I might still do that. But this is going to be what it used to be. It says changes, but I should put change from here because I'm putting all right here the new changes and what it currently is, what it was changed to. And then here would be a snapshot of what it used to be. And so I'll have that kind of double, kind of both saying something similar just to kind of make sure all the information's up there. And then of course I have extra notes down here for just overflow notes concerning the building change. So that's what I have here. And I'm actually really proud of this one because it worked out pretty well with the amount of space I made, and it wasn't too difficult. This is the last one that I created. Now I probably will make a few more based on what I need in my planner. But right now I'm starting with these. And I figured excuse me, and I figured that this is a good place to start because these are like the things that I probably would use the most right now. And then I do still have my note paper in my planner to just kind of figure out as I go what type of insert I need to create. So this one is my personnel database. All of these inserts have a digital tracking system to attach to it. So there is a digital version, sorry, not a digital version, a spreadsheet, which, yeah, digital, a spreadsheet that goes along with these. The reason why I made a paper version is because sometimes quickly writing things and keeping them organized is very easier for me in the certain moments than having. Sometimes I might not have my computer. Sometimes the internet might be down. or I'm in a meeting where I don't have my computer and I have my planner with me, or just in that moment, I don't want to pull up the spreadsheet and go through all that. Maybe I want to wait till I get back to my desk and update it, but at least I can document it in that moment, organized in a way that I can easily transfer to my spreadsheet. So at first, when I created this personnel database, I had all of this wasn't here. These repeat boxes weren't here. I actually had it set up kind of like my other pages, but then I realized that's only enough for one item or one set of data for one person. So I put 3 on a page where I can have at least up to 3 people. So as I work through this, I don't have to print so many of these, and it'll just be a running record of all of the new hires, or just people I met. So it's kind of like it's basically a contact sheet, um, just tracking my contacts with a little bit more information, contact information, but it's called personnel database instead of contacts because I may be collaborating with these people, or it's information from a new hire and I have to put it in a personnel database. So that's why I created it like this. So that way I can just have a running record. And right now I have 3 of these that I'm going to put in my to start me off with. And I think this is going to be really useful. I think this is one I'm going to use a whole lot because I meet a lot of different people at work. And on a regular basis, we have a lot of changes within our department, within our zones. And sometimes, it's just hard to keep up with everything. So this is what I'm going to use regularly. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut these down and then we're going to hole punch them. So let me get my paper cutter. Give me a minute because it's back here. Is that it? No, that's lamination paper. Where is it? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get I gotta figure out where it is. Let's see. I know I have it back here somewhere. Alright, I got it. I need a new one. I really need a new one. I've had this one for over 10 years now. Shoot. I think. Yeah, I think I've had this one for over 10 years now. Oh my gosh. So, shoot. I want a new one. I saw one. I need a new one. I need a bigger one. I need a more industrial paper cutter. It's just time for an upgrade. It's time for an upgrade. This one will always be old faithful, but it is time for an upgrade. So I'm going to go ahead and get these cut down first. And then, so I need it to be 7. Oh, that was good. Certain papers don't cut too well on this. I got to be careful when I'm cutting certain things. But my blade has been holding up because let me tell you, I don't even know if I've changed this blade. You know what? I might have changed this blade once since I've had it. That tells you I haven't really been doing a whole lot of, I go long periods of time without creating things, which is not good. That creativity got to go somewhere. That energy has to go somewhere. Okay. Yeah. All right, let me get my planner to make sure I cut this down correctly because I just went by the size of the paper that it needs to be, and I might have cut it down too small, but we're about to see. Because, no. The girl looked like she did what she was supposed to do. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah, I cut that right. Ooh, ooh, ooh. They still say that now, y'all. I feel like I'm not like y'all. I'm not old at all, but I've always acted older, I should say. I've always had like an old soul, but yeah. Anyway, um, where am I putting these? I'm doing a flip through, and I shouldn't even be doing a flip through right now. Personnel database. That's where, right here. So these are going in here. And I cut that down so good. All right. I think I'm going to go ahead and hole punch it as I cut them down. So it's already done. It's already done. All right. Ooh, I hope this cut correctly. Maybe I should do one just in case I mess up. So let me cut one. I'm going to put it on the lines. I'm going to see if I did that. I did that correctly. Ooh, girl. Yes. Yes. Now, this is printed on regular paper. So my holes are a little flimsy. It's not a whole lot of sturdiness in that. But you know what? This is just me trying to make sure that I'm not going to print these on heavier weight paper yet until I know for sure that these are going to stay as they are and stick, and I'm not making any major changes to these. Ooh, that came out good. Although I will say, I think I'm going to put my business name on the other side of the page, right up on the edge of where the lines are. I think I'm going to do that instead because it cut my name off right there. Or I need to just shift all of this over a little bit because look at all this space over here. And what I find is from other inserts, most inserts like this one, they give a little leeway over here on the side. And maybe they made it and they put it in between where the lines are. I mean, where the disc punches are supposed to go, and it'll be smaller. I stretched mine out actually. I think I think it'll work over here. I just need to take the spacing out of the letters some more and then just put it like somewhere in between where the punches would go. I think you can stay over here because I don't really want it on the side. I still can shift this over some because look at all this edge I got here. I feel like I need more edge on this side versus over here. So that way I can write all the way up until the edge if I need to. I know I do that all the time. I start writing in the seams all the time. Okay. All right. So we have the prototypes in here for personnel database. OMGG. OMGG. OMG. OMG. This looks so freaking good. Ashley, you did it. You did good, girl. You did good. Okay, so let's keep going. Let me put this over here. One good thing about me building this planner is it's going to be like, if I don't grab anything else for my meeting, if I forget my laptop, which more than likely I'm not, but if I don't want to use my laptop in that particular meeting or whatever the case is, I got my planner systems. So that's why I'm really excited about this planner system because it's very functional. Like, I'm gonna get it all pretty. I'm gonna put some vellum in it. Oh my gosh, y'all, I've been itching to print my vellum in dashboard for this planner, but it's gonna be like the icing on the cake. So that's why I'm waiting to do that section. I'm waiting to do that after I get these inserts in here, and I can go ahead and start using my planner for the functionality that it was built for. 9.25. There we go. Yeah. So let me take this tape off so I can punch these holes in here. And that tape don't want to stay. That was for, I think this is for my what, CP Petite inserts. I think that's what I put this tape up here for. So this tape right here that I have is for me to mark where I didn't want to use a marker because I've done that before and they wear off and then I forget where it is, or I need to wipe it. I don't know. But this is where I marked for my CP Petite. And then these are for Classic. I think. Oh yeah, because I think I can move these. Or can I? Can I move those? I don't know. No, I don't think I can move those. Those are stationary. Okay, so that makes sense. This is specifically for a Classic Happy Planner. They have them for the large Happy Planner size, which is 11 disc. Classic is only 9 disc. So that's what this. I was like confused. Like, wait a minute. This is specifically just for Classic size. You can still use it for, because I think I made and it's right here beside me actually. 10 years ago, I made a huge work planner when I was teaching. So I haven't made a work planner, like a legit work planner with dividers and label dividers and everything, outside of like just a random notebook, spiral notebook, in 10 years. So this is a huge deal for me, getting my systems in place like this. So I'm really proud of myself for doing this because it didn't take a whole lot of work. I literally have built this planner in 4 days, three on camera, and then I did a little bit of planning before I started recording me putting this together. And I'm trying to, yeah, the first video was me putting it together. I did this side first. I did the 7 mark first. I think these are going to work really well for me. And the good part is, if I need to use the back of it, I didn't think to print these double-sided. I think that's going to be genius. I need to do that. Duh, because it's going to give me more pages. So I was pressed for time today, and I quickly printed these. I should have waited and maybe just printed 1 copy, but I couldn't help myself. I was like, I'm going to use these soon. And so I was like, I just want to see how they're going to work in my planner. So that's why but the next batch that I print is going to be front and back. The next batch. And I got to figure out how to print that. Because, I got to figure out how, because when I printed it, I printed it on a HP printer, and it was set to default, which is the reason why I'm cutting off the excess paper from the 8.5 by 11 sheet. It was in default mode, which was perfect for me because it situated it right on the paper, so I'll know exactly how much to cut off of here, and that's how I want it, so I don't have to worry about cut marks and everything. But when I print it, if I print it on the back, I got to make sure it's in the same setting and same positioning. That's not the word I'm looking for right now. It's another word. It's going to come to me. Y'all, I need to build my vocabulary up. And I need to read more. I need to read more. because I feel like my vocabulary is like shot and like going, it's going somewhere, and not in a good way. Like it's going, like meaning it's leaving me. Like my words are leaving me, and I'm like, Ashley, find your words, find your voice, girl. So anyway, but that's why I'm doing these videos because it's gonna help me get more comfortable speaking. Because I feel like I've gotten very uncomfortable speaking to people. I went from teaching to having a job where I didn't have to really interact with a lot of people, and it kind of shut me down. Kind of shut me down. Well, I shut myself down, and I kind of isolated myself, which I do a lot. Um, but anyway, enough about that. I'm not going into that right now. Point is, I want to get better with public speaking, and in order to do that, I need to speak and get more comfortable. Obviously, I'm comfortable speaking, but sometimes I get a little nervous when I know that there are people watching. And in this case, I'm recording, but I have come I have come I have came. See, y'all, I'm sorry. You would not have known by the way I speak sometimes that I'm a whole English degree. Like I have a whole English degree. Like, come on now. You don't use it, you lose it. You know what I mean? So, but I can write now. Mm, boy, can I write. I'm a great writer. I am. I don't know how that works, but I can write. Boy, I can write. Because it comes out so much better when I write it versus when I'm trying to say it. And there's a disconnect there. And I gotta figure that out. I think I just get anxious and like start getting in my head and just like, Ashley, just talk, just speak. You know how to speak. You know how to articulate yourself. You know how to explain yourself. Everybody might not get it, but it's all right. So I'm rambling on, but while I'm doing this, let's talk about something else. Oh, that is not correct. I was gonna be mad cutting this paper that short. Like, what, Ashley? And then where was I gonna cut it? In the middle of the notes. I need to be cooking right now, so we're not eating late. But this is around the time I cooked yesterday, so I'm actually getting a really good system going of like showing up for my content, like getting that done, and then going to handle my marital duties, feeding my husband and myself, and making sure we get nourishment, and then still doing the things, cleaning up, getting my clothes ready for tomorrow, packing my bag. Like, oh my gosh. So me coming up here on these lives has been have been very how should I say? I don't want to say therapeutic. Everybody says therapeutic. I mean, even though it has been, but it's been very I've been finding a lot of relief. I've been finding getting more comfortable. I've been finding myself easier to be consistent. And it's just me getting practice of like talking on camera and like getting back in the groove of presenting something that I created, whether it's a system, whether it's a product, whether it's just, hey, look at this, look what I made, whatever it is. So it's just me just getting back in the groove and like hoping to find like-minded people who like stationery, who like jewelry, who like organization systems, who like to look good while doing all of those things, um, who like comfortability as well, who like loungewear, movement, who's trying to work on their movement journey, weight loss journey, fitness journey, whatever, mental health journey, whatever it is. I'm on those journeys as well. And It's been tough. It's been hard, but I've been reaching my goals. I've been moving more. I've been losing weight. I've been changing my eating. Um, it's been a lot. Your girl is tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. um, what next? Oh, that's all of them. Oh shoot, I need to hole punch this one. Okay, I'm about to do the flip through with y'all. I know you done you seen a little bit of it already, but yeah, y'all. I talked to my grandma yesterday, and boy, I love that lady. She we was laughing, boy, laughing. I haven't laughed like that in a long time. I need to go. Can't wait to go see her and give her the biggest hug ever. Like I haven't hugged her in forever, which I haven't. I haven't, y'all. Just been going through some stuff, and I just been trying to get myself together. And um, yeah, life happens sometime. So anyway, oh, I didn't even get a chance to. I want to, would y'all be interested in seeing me create my how to create inserts in Canva? Like it's really easy. A lot of times I build them from scratch, meaning a blank sheet, and I just start putting boxes and text and stuff on the sheet. But I didn't want to do that right now because I'm trying to get this system in place fast so I can start, using it. So just oh gosh, what was I gonna say? I just used a template and I just kind of changed some things around. I kept the same font. I kept the font throughout the whole thing. Whatever the font was on the template, I kept that. I didn't change that. The only thing I changed was the things that I wanted and like the format a little bit, the structure. Um, that's what I changed. But a change is a change. A change is still equivalent to personalization. So if you make a change, I don't care if you if you underline this and you repeated this or whatever, or change the font, you made a change. It is yours. It is now your design. That is your design. I probably am so wrong on that, but for personal use, I've been doing a lot of research on copyright and making sure that when you go create something using templates or something else that you still come out with something else and not the exact thing. You're transforming it somehow. So there's that type of creation. Then you have from scratch, obviously, where you just have a blank canvas and you create your own lines and texts and shapes and things like that. Art and drawing. But in the world of like stationery, those lines can be drawn. Crossed a lot, and you don't realize it. And you want to make sure that you are creating as authentic as you can and being honest. Like you use a template. If you didn't, you didn't. Like, don't use a template and say, "Oh, I built this from scratch or whatever." No, you didn't. Like, you didn't shape those boxes. You didn't make rounded corners versus it's the details. It's the details. But let me not get it. Let me not go that far. Let's get back to this. So, project notice tracker. All these are in the front, I believe. New building inventory. I think that's in the front too. So all of those are in the front here. So this is project notice tracker. Oh yeah. Okay. So this is also going to show me how the thicker paper is going to fit. Now this is I printed 3 sheets of each of these. But I shouldn't worry because I'm going to put the expander disc in here. So even if once I print this on thicker paper, I'm going to print on thicker paper, but it's kind of like why? I don't really like that sound. I think thicker paper is quieter. I don't really like the sound of how loud this thinner paper is. I know that seems funny, but ugh. Listen to that, y'all. Listen. Ew. Like, no. We're not having that. This is just trial paper. This is trial paper right here. We need some thicker paper for sure. Okay. I'm just testing to see how well this paper holds up with me using this erasable pen. Y'all, I love an erasable pen. Or an erasable pen hate to see me coming. You hear me? Okay, so I got this one from and it's kind of faded a little bit. It didn't look like this before. I don't know how it's showing up on camera, but it wasn't like this. It's a little. But you know what? I like it. It has character now. So anyway, I got this. It was a pack. I don't even know where the other two are. Well, I know where one is. There's a black one. I don't know where that one is. So it was a cream one, a tan one, and then a gray one. I think gray. This cream. This what is this? Pink color and a black one. The little eraser is at the bottom on this one because it's a top. It's not a click pen, and It's a 5 point. It's a 5 point. Oh, Lord, I'm on the wrong side. Can y'all see that? It's a 5 point. Um, whatever, 5 millimeter, whatever the tip is, 5 point tip, whatever. And normally I stay away from pens that don't click. Y'all, like, okay, look at this. A click pen all day. You can't tell me a click pen is not better than. I mean, I'm lazy when it comes to using my tools, I guess. So I don't want to have to do this and do this all the time. I know that's the craziest thing. Obviously, I will do that. But click pen, click it, keep going. I don't know. It's just a flow thing. It's weird. Anyway, but I really like these. These are really good, and I don't mind using this top pen. I don't mind using it, and these are really good. So like here, let me just say, I'm just gonna say fly honey. Now, something about erasable pens that I've noticed. The ink is obviously not the best. You can most of the time, I have not seen it yet, but most of the time where you can't tell, you can tell when a pen is erasable by the lightness. It's very transparent. The transparency of the ink it's very light. I mean, obviously it's an erasable pen. You got to be able to. It's about the ink. It's the type of ink that it is that makes it erasable. I believe. I could be wrong. Um, but unlike the pen I have right here, which, oh my gosh, this pen writes so good. I love this pen. It's smooth. It just glides really good. Like, ooh, that's an L and a Y. But it's supposed to be it's a Y, but it's supposed to be LY. Okay, my mind goes too fast sometimes. Okay, I need to work on my cursive. But anyway, it's just writes so smooth and really on really good paper. Like I don't. This is thicker paper. Here, I'll write on this. Can y'all see? Okay, no, y'all can't see. But I'm gonna write over here anyway. So, it's like butter. It's like butter, baby. It's like butter. But and see, erasable pen on regular paper is trash. It's trash. Let me see on this paper. It's okay, but I'm talking about the erasing part. Now, the erasing part is really good on better, heavier weighted paper. I will say that. I will say erasable pen ink and the erasing is a lot cleaner on heavier weight paper. So there's that. But anyway, let's go ahead and finish putting the rest of my inserts in here. I do have to go start cooking. So, but I think 3 of these regular sheets of paper is like almost equivalent to one maybe two. Maybe two sheets is like equivalent to one heavier weight paper. 32 pound, possibly. That's the way it feels. When it's separate, I can feel the thinness, but I'm going to assume, because by the weight of it, it just feels the same. Um, these look so good in here. These look really good. Y'all, when I tell y'all I made the most basic insert, and that is so not me. I wanted to put some flowers in the corner in the background. I wanted to put a little logo over here, put some more flowers over here. Oh, I'm gonna put so many plants. There's gonna be so many plants inside my planner. Just watch. I cannot wait to make those dashboards on that vellum. Oh my gosh, y'all, it's gonna be so pretty. It's gonna be so pretty. Um, yep, I gotta finish that. Let's see. See, I've already started using this planner, and I'm so excited about it. So I gotta make some manager. I know I was asking y'all earlier and I forgot. Would y'all like to see how I make these on Canva, like on the video? I guess on a live. I don't know how that's gonna show up too good with my equipment because I'm just using my phone and my lighting on my desk, but you know what? We can try it. We can see it. So new building inventory update. I don't even have a section in my planner for this. I'm going to put this under, oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Uh, here it is. So I'm going to put this in here behind my building updates. Yep, this is, I thought I didn't have it because of the title. Not all of them were identical to my tabs. Okay, so there's that. Okay. All right. So yes, I love plants. I love the color green. These discs, I'm obsessed. I hope Cloth and Paper never stops selling these discs. Although I probably won't need too many more. I am going to buy the 1.5. These are the 1.25. And then I think these are 1 inch. So these are 1 inch. Oh my gosh. Like they're just so dreamy. that's like that's like my new word right now. I'm pretty sure I probably heard that recently somewhere. I just don't know where, but dreamy. I like it. But these are the 1 inch. Apparently I'm using these in a planner somewhere. Oh, I'm using these in the CP Petite, I think. Or these are 1.25. Oh, wait a minute. No, these are the 1 inch. So these are the ones I'm using in my CP Petite planner. And they're 1 inch. But I freaking love these green discs. Love them. Like I'm picky about my planner disc. Very picky. Like I only like a certain look. I don't want a whole bunch of different colors. I have a bunch of Happy Planner discs that I chose not to get rid of because you just never know when you need to archive and have extra disc on hand. But when I tell you, you know that feeling where it's like screeching, where some people don't like when the fork scrapes the plate. My husband hates that. And like a chalkboard, when you scrape on a chalkboard. So basically, that's how I feel when I see certain planner discs that I don't like the texture of. I don't like the cut. I don't like the color. Like I'm just like, ugh, like you need to get rid of that and get the right disc. I feel like it just throws off the whole planner. Now, trust me, I also know that it doesn't matter long as it's functioning properly. But as you'll find if you watch my videos, you'll notice that I cannot, if it's supposed to be like this, then I want it like this. If it's supposed to be like this, then I want it like this. You'll find that I am a recovering neat freak because I used to have things set up a certain way. But what I've learned is that the system matters most, and it's all going to work together eventually. But if you keep getting stuck and focusing on one aspect of the whole thing, you're never going to have the whole thing. So, like, work with what you got. Stop trying to be perfect. It's not going to be perfect. Just create and use it and enjoy it, and just tweak it along the way as you go. So I've had to really work on myself in that way, because I will get stuck and I still struggle, but you know, it's a work in progress. I can be a work in progress. So, oh, it's these discs are so tight, but I'm gonna leave this alone. But see, I think what's gonna end up happening is it's gonna get to the point where, see, it's packed now, it's chunky now. Me adding it, and I still haven't finished adding inserts. That's the thing. That's why I need these up here, because I still have to add some more inserts to this planner, and I'm gonna keep the extra paper, lined paper in here, because I always just need to be able to write some quick notes, if I need to, if I don't need the inserts that I created. So let's do a flip through. Let's do a flip through. I'm gonna close it, and I'm gonna do this flip through, and then we're gonna close. We're gonna finish this up. Let's see if I can do this flip through in less than 10 minutes, because it's already an hour long. This is already an hour long. I'm gonna have to edit this for sure, but this live later and shorten it up. Um, that's coming off of there. We'll get to that part. All right, let me put the pen back. I want y'all to have the whole experience of this planner. I can officially say that, well, no, I can't. This is live number 3 for me building my work planner, aka, or should I say, my functional, my operational, what is it? System? Operational system? Yes. My operational system. I think that's not the word or term I came up with, aka my work planner. We're just gonna say that until I get the right word. So this is my work planner. Like I said, showed you guys when we did this first live, was the unboxing of my cover, which I got from Disc Agenda on Amazon. So I did unboxing there. I still have not put the link in there yet, but trust me, I'm gonna do that. It's just I have to do things in chunks apparently, because yeah, I get distracted easily, and I have to make notes and then come back, because I can't finish what I need to finish in that moment. So yeah, I'm working on it. Because I got so many ideas and so many things I need to do. So anyway, that is the cover. It is PVC, and it's really nice quality. So open it up. Oh, my pen loops is an attachment that I had a pack of. I bought a pack of these. I want to say it was 5 or 6 in a pack, and now I want to know where they are. Now I want to know what happened to the other ones, because I'm not using them currently. So there's just sitting somewhere in a pouch or something. See how I got distracted? So anyway, my pen. This pen, I want to say, came from Cloth and Paper subscription box, because that was the only subscription box that I had. I did have a Exquisite Creation subscription box, but I can tell you I didn't get pens like this inside that box. So more than likely this came from Cloth and Paper, and it is one of the best pens that I've written with in a long time. It's a texture, it's a glide thing, just gotta have the right pen. So anyway, oh, let me show y'all this pen. This pen is Zebra Sarasa pen, fine liner, in the color red. And oh my gosh, y'all, I love this pen. I got it because I was like, ooh, I definitely need a red pen in my planner, because I need to draw my attention to certain things, and a red pen does that for me. I do like a green pen. I have yet to find one that I like. But this one writes really good. Let me show y'all. It writes so good. Boy, it writes so good. Man, that writes so good. But I got it just for checklists, just to underline things, circle things. Being a teacher, some things just never get old. I used to teach, but boy. And then, honestly, I never really cared to use a red pen on my students' work because I felt like it sent a different message, or it created anxiety. I would definitely use pink, green, yellow. Well, if it showed up, like an orange marker, just some other color, because red can be. For kids, So anyway, let's get into this. And I have to be honest. Like, I'm okay with carrying this around as much as I need to, because it is my system. It is where I'm going to take my notes. It is where I'm going to make sure I have all of the resources that I need, all of the information. So it's not just going to be a tracking system, it's also going to be a reference. Oh, operations manual, system manual, or something like that. Operations manual for my job. That's basically what this is. That's what I want this to be, to kind of help me get through the days and the weeks, because it's so many different things going on. So when we first open this, we have my cloth and paper clear cover. I have the front and back. Um, I kind of cut it, I think, and there's like a little cut or something there. It doesn't bother me too much, but got to be careful with these because they do scratch up easy. But I guess that's the whole point. It helps protect the things that are inside. So then I have my Fly Honey vision board on the cover. This is a copy of what's on my wall. I have my 4 quadrant vision board on my wall, and then I took a picture of a section of each one and put it on here just to kind of, so I can see it, so I can take it with me, so I can take my vision board with me, and just be a reminder. Then I have a few, I think maybe I did of maybe live number 2 or live number 1. Maybe live number 1 I actually did this flip through, but I'll do it again for now. So let's see. Oh yes, this came from cloth and paper. I have quite a few of these still in here, and I wanted to do something with these because I was like, I have enough to kind of make a little mirror or something, but I haven't figured that out yet. I was gonna make like a little mirror, one large one, but I was like, I need more of these mirrors. I like these little mirrors. Um, anyway, I have that, and then this one came from maybe Exquisite Creation or Norris Cove, or I've only purchased from Exquisite Creation, Norris Cove, and Cloth and Paper in the past 4 years. I haven't bought from any other shops. Um, if it wasn't like some Amazon stickers or something like that. But so most of the stuff in my planner is from those shops. Or from those shops. Then I have them stuck on, and these, I think I had these from somewhere else. These paper clips. I love a good gold or rose gold paper clip. I love a cute little paper clip like this. Love them. The only thing is sometimes they can get pretty bulky if you're not careful in your planner, but they work really good as like dividers, or just kind of having some weight on the page to kind of help you turn and have your sections. They're like little bookmarks. That's why I love them so much. But then I got this vellum from Exquisite Creation, I think, too. And then next we have a cloth and paper layering with an exquisite creation planner card, and this one is creating your productive routine. So it's just a guide, just some examples of how you can create a routine. And honestly, I really love this, and I really should use this to kind of help me build my morning and my evening routines because they're pretty trash right now. Let me not say that. Let me not say trash, but I could do a whole lot better. I need better consistency. And then this one also came from Exquisite Creation. Now, I know that this says 2025, but I'm about to cover this up, cover these numbers up, and renumber this with I have some stickers, some number stickers I made using labels, and then I have some washi tape that I want to use, some thin washi tape that I'm looking at. And I'm going to use that to just cover this up and then put the stickers. So I'm basically going to layer this with washi tape and stickers to renumber this calendar. And I think the holidays might need to be changed, and then I can still use this sheet. So I will be doing that, and then each, as well as the weekly sections. Now, right now this is week 1 of June. Today is what, the 4th. So I still have the rest of the week: Friday and Saturday. What does this go to? Just Saturday? Oh, it starts with Sunday and ends on Saturday. So yeah, I still have Friday and Saturday left on this, and then I can kind of plug in here a recap of some things if I need to of what went on today. So that's another thing I want to make sure that I document uh, daily. I mean weekly. So I think what I'm going to focus on is having weeklies in here because the inserts that I'm building are basically going to be used for like a daily purpose. And then I have notes pages, of course. So yeah, that's how I'm going to use this. I'm mostly going to have weeklies in here and monthly overviews in here. And I'm going to have to change those out so it doesn't, to keep the bulk down, because I'm definitely going to keep the trackers in here. Until I archive those later. So this is going to be changed to June. That'll be the next thing I do. Maybe I'll do that with y'all tomorrow. I don't feel like doing that right now, because I'm going to recap this week, basically, and then prepare for next week. So we'll do it like that. I think that's just kind of how I want to use them. Recap the week, possibly. So anyway, notes pages. And then we have this little clear film that I just cut down and punched in here. And that is covering these are dividers right now, but I'm going to change my sections, my dividers. So I'm going to do that later. But right now it's just a repeat of this stuff, of my vision board. And it's just on paper. Then we get into July. July is set up just like June. I'm going to change it to this year. And then I have some more notes pages behind that. And then we go into password tracker and then contact list. So I don't even know if I'm going to use this or not. I never use my password tracker when I get some of those in my inserts. All right. Project notice tracker. And then, oh, that looks so good in here. When I turn the page, that looks so good. I love it. And it's going to look so nice on heavier weighted paper. So nice. Maybe I won't go all the way 32. Maybe I'll go up slightly. Like maybe like 20 pound or 20, 25, however they come. I'm going to go like lighter than 32. But maybe over, I don't even know what the standard paperweight is. I forgot. Okay, so let me go through this a little bit faster. All right, project meetings. Oh, that just looks so good. Then I have a bunch of notes paper behind each thing. Environmental service meetings. Nice. FMI building updates. And then I have paper behind that as well. Regional database. Okay, I don't have any inserts for that just yet. Still working on those. Personnel database, we show those. And that's these. And then map, staff senate, managers, floor techs, crew leaders, and then more paper. Again, another divider, a digital detox. So if I need a digital detox for a day, longer than a day, for a few minutes, I have some things up here that I can do, because it's like I'm always on my phone and I'm always like on an app, one of the apps, and it's like you gotta give yourself a break because just, yeah, and I just like get away from like doing things, doing more movement things. So it's important to pull away and unplug. Digital detox bingo. Saw this again. I don't remember. I probably saved the video. Maybe I saw this on I want to say Instagram, possibly Pinterest. I'm not sure, and I hope I did save it. I probably saved it. And the idea was to like create this. I changed a lot of this stuff that was on the one. I added my logo up here, my own personal picture, but basically it's in Canva. I think you can get this. I think that's how I ended up finding it. She basically made it in Canva, and it's a template in Canva, and I just changed everything on. There might be like one or two things that was the same from the template, but I basically changed everything else and added my own stuff. And then you can change this up as often as you want to. So it's personalize it. And so then we have again my trackers that I made as well. Now this I made myself. I started with a couple of lines, and then I spaced them out and duplicated them and made that myself. And then I also was thinking about maybe like um, making some different versions of different types of trackers pre-made already. Like, oh, there's so many different ones you can do. So I thought that would be cool to do. Um, Next, we have these undated calendars, which I should have wrote it down. I should have put a sticky note in here of what I said I was going to use these for. Oh, I was going to use them for the next month. So I got June and July in there, and I'm going to do August, September, and October on these. And it's the monthly overview along with the weeks, and it's 3 months worth. So I'll do August, September, and October, and that's what I'm going to use those for. I was going to, I don't know, find some other reason, but I think I'm just going to use those for those. And then I have advisory board information, LinkedIn section for like ideas on like different posts of highlights that I want to make sure I do for my job, and professional growth and stuff like that. So that have that section. It's just note paper in here for right now. I don't have any inserts created for it yet, although those are coming. I just don't have anything just yet, so I have to work on those later. And then when school starts back, all my little school notes and stuff like that are in here. Oh, that's another divider. I just didn't put any paper back there yet. Okay, so obviously, so that's it. That is my work planner as it is today. It's a work in progress still, but it is functional. I can use it. And oh, I really don't need this in here. Okay. All right, so this live has definitely gone way over time. I'm gonna have to put myself on a timer next time. So anyway, here is my work planner, my manual for work for myself, to kind of track some things. So I'm gonna see how well I use it. I'm gonna decorate it a little bit. I'm gonna change it to the extender disc. Even though I really, really like these, I haven't purchased those yet. The ones that I did purchase, it was a 50 pack. And so I was like, I can't beat that for a 50 pack. I hope they're decent quality. I didn't pay a whole lot of money for them, but I figure I'd give them a shot to see how well they do. Hopefully they don't do a whole lot of squeaking, but if they do, I'm scrapping that and I'm just gonna go buy the coffin paper, these green coffin paper 1.5 disc. So they've been in my cart for a while and I just haven't gotten them yet, but I'm definitely gonna get those that size if the ones I have coming don't work, because I was just gonna go back and get a pack of these, but I opted to buy that 50 pack, thinking, oh, buy in bulk. You know, I really hope they're good. I don't know if I looked at the reviews or not, but either way, we're gonna see what they're like. But yeah, this is my planner, and I will catch y'all on the next live when I finally change the disc and add a few other things in here. So thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, peace and blessings.